March 1st, 1975, in a bar in Jacksonville. He asked me if I'd like another beer and moved over and started conversing with me then. We went to a party, and then after he sailed, he started writing to me, and I wrote to him, and he proposed to me April the 14th, after I met him on March 1st. I guess you could say that was love at first sight, I don't know. We've considered the fact that he's going to be away, but what is 6 months or a year or 2 years to a lifetime? That's nothing. We have careers we've got to plan. I'm going to Cincinnati, where I've been accepted in the conservatory, of music, to pursue my singing career in opera. And he's in the Navy, but he can also pursue his career in Cincinnati as well when he gets there.
Obviously, it's going to be pretty hard for the both of us. Since we met, we've been together about 12 weeks out of a year. So you can tell the problem's going to be a real big one. And that's how life is, I suppose, until I'm out, until I'm a civilian. When I come over to America, when I immigrate, I intend to work in a restaurant to start with and learn the business, and gradually build up for my own and own my own place, if it's at all possible.
While you were here.
What now?
Yeah, it would be beautiful now. It'd be too cold. Weddings are always socially a headache. We have people coming from England, North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee. We have family from everywhere coming to the wedding.
I got quite a bit of support. My mother's flew over from England to come and give me a bit of backing, family backing.
I never dreamt that I would come to America or to ever fly. In fact, this is the first time I've flown.
What's it like? It's cold, isn't it?
Everyone is so friendly, always ready to make you welcome. My hostess, the bride's mother, has made me most welcome here.
Coming in?
Well, I'm very pleased for both of them. They seem to be happy with the idea of their marriage. So I'm pleased for them. There will be problems, I'm sure. But if their love is strong enough, I'm sure it will take them through it.
Susan knows that he's in the Navy and this is a sailor's life, and I should imagine that she has thought about all this and she's prepared to be parted from him for lengths of time, knowing what a sailor's life is.
Being at sea for 6 weeks can be frustrating to any male. So, I mean, even if he does have sex with someone else temporarily, or a fling, or whatever you want to call it, he's always going to come home to me. And it doesn't worry me at all, because he loves me and I love him.
Thank you very much. 37.
You want two or one? Two.
We're for Disney World this weekend.
Name?
Ward.
The other one?
Topless.
Topless.
Yeah, topless here. Topless.
Oh.
L-I-S-S, not E-S-S.
Okay.
7, 8,
America on Parade, the world's happiest bicentennial celebration. At 10, red, white, and blue Fantasy in the Sky fireworks. And at 10:10, Jose Feliciano. Watch the stars come out. After 5, Walt Disney World. Peter Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail and clothes he bought from the body shop. The body shop can save you.
A large number of sailors of any nationality usually bring with them a large number of calls for police service, if not problems. By comparison, the British have been no problem. Were we to have any other nationality, unfortunately including our own, it would be more of a workload than the Ark Royal has created. The only specific problems that we have had that could be considered of more than a very minor nature was a couple of them borrowing a car when they had too much to drink. And it wasn't an intentional taking of a car to convert it to their own possession, naturally, because they're going back. It's just a matter of mostly letting off steam, having a little too much to drink, and doing something they shouldn't. I think the British sailor is the best ambassador for his country, bar none, of all those that I've seen here in the many years I've been here.
Country star Bob Sanders and TV songstress Carrie McDowell. Then at 9, the hits from coast to coast. Don't forget to check out the hip-hugging jeans, the t-shirts, the darling dresses, and the swimwear. Hippity-hoppity Easter's on its way.
Who's planning to take part in this great expedition?
Well, this is a group of 5 from the flight deck party, so basically it's being organised by Leading Airman Green. They're all very interested in ornithology and just general observing of wildlife. There are various factors I'm not 100% happy about myself. First of all, I must and I would like to establish before I give the go-ahead, from my point of view, that they are competent at map reading. Because in this particular area, the open swampland, it's not so difficult. But if they go at all into the mangrove swamps around the Everglade forest here, then they can have a problem with very, very reduced visibility.
I see quite a lot of waterways that begin and end and don't go anywhere, so if they rely on those,
they're not terribly accurate. This section is in fact just done from aerial photography.
What about snakebite?
Well, this is something that I want them to have a specific briefing by one of the medical officers on the precautions in case of snakebite, because there are 4 poisonous varieties of snake in North America. All 4 of them can be found in Florida. And there are 2 particularly vicious types found in this particular region, the cottonmouth, and the other one is the water moccasin. So if they can be briefed on this then would take care of that one.
OK, what can they do about alligator bite? I would have thought that was going to be one of their problems.
Yes. I think that if they get to the stage of being bitten, there's not a great deal to be done. The main thing is to avoid being bitten.
First avoid your alligator, yeah, OK.
Come on, Bill.
It's an imaginative idea. This is the thing that he likes about it, the fact that you're doing something different. You've got a set objective. I would like you to be able to do this. The one thing is, it's really got to be regarded as a leave trip. Now, the things that I want to satisfy myself about, basically, first of all, the maps you're going to use. I'd like to see each group having a map and there being a spare map. But the other thing I've got to establish is, and make certain of, is that you can all read maps accurately, because the area you're going into here, if you're going around Belle Glade, is open swampland. But if you go into the Everglades National Park, into mangrove swamp, then you're going to be in territory where you're working with visibility as little as, what, 5 yards in amongst the hanging stuff. And you've got to be very accurate with compass work. And being able to measure off distance, know your own length of your pace and work your way. Because if you get lost in that, it's very dense. Now, the other thing is, I'm going to arrange for one of the medical staff to give you a briefing on snake bites, because I don't know if you know how many varieties of poisonous snake there are in North America. There are 4. They're all found in Florida, and 2 of the worst ones here: the cottonmouth and the water moccasin.
Moccasin, that's it.
So you've got to avoid these. And for snake bites, the first aid kit a mile away is no good to you if you've been bitten by one of these things. You know, the only person who can help you then is a padre.
21 and strong as I can be. So I'll give them